off, it's on. So everybody just assumes because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what it sounds like. Good. I'll end the stream right now. The mic sounds off. Is it on or no? It sounds off. It's on. So everybody just assumes.
Hello? Yeah, hello everybody, it's me, the Mole Nose. Excuse me. Here on a lovely Saturday morning. So I had a clip sent to me late last night. I was already, off doing mole things. So, let me just get right into it. This is brought to you by Brandon Deft. If you look in the description of the video, go like and subscribe his channel. Like and subscribe. Go like and subscribe his channel. I'll make sure to have the link to his channel put in the description. Okay, so let's go.
So
Dan the man, they say. Really? Let's see what he's got to say.
So you probably were following the Doom thing. He threatened Kevin Brennan. And then Kevin Brennan right away
No.
apologized, put Doom on the scroll, all that.
Wait. He didn't threaten Kevin Brennan. He just says, listen, you're going to play my shit. Give me credit for it, at least. Put me up on the ticker, too. Hence is why we're putting Brandon Deft's link in the description of this video. In case you missed it, go down and like, subscribe to Brandon Deft. Because we're watching his clip. Go ahead.
Stuff. Well, my little birdies have let me in on something that's going on.
I mean, your moles. Your little moles, you got moles too. Everyone's got moles. Not me. I am the mole. The mole knows. Go ahead.
On behind the scenes that I think is interesting and something to keep track of, something to keep watch on.
Damn.
Kevin Brennan.
Shit. I'm going to have to pause this recording. I forgot to put more coffee. I forgot to get more coffee. So let's pause and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. That was a mission. Go ahead.
Is under attack.
No shit.
There are certain individuals, and I would say a group of individuals, that really have it out for Kevin more than...
Okay, so... I promise I won't stop this video a lot, but... What are you trying to do here, Dan? Are you trying to help Kevin Brennan by divulging the information that you have available to you? Let's go. I'm just curious.
You would even imagine, like, they really have a very huge grudge against Kevin Brennan. So there's at least three people in this. I like to call them the cabal. This group of people that are together.
The cable. Huh? I can promise you, when Kevin Brennan sees this clip, he's going to say,
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Who is in the cabal? We find out there's other people out there mulling around. I want to be a part of it. The chaos. Let's go. Go ahead, Danny.
There. And they are looking at ways to take down Kevin Brennan. And when I say take down, I don't mean like just strike his channel and kind of,
What?
send nasty emails to him. I mean any and every which way. Asymmetrical warfare, shall we say. And, there's some things that are in the works already. Some things that are starting to percolate a little bit. You're going to see over the next couple of days, and you may already start to see happen. A lot of this is fucking greaseball shit going on behind the scenes in Discord channels, DMs.
I seen it.
I've been privy to some of it. I don't do the Discord channel, so I'm not on Spurgtopia. I'm not on
Yes, you are.
NLO. I don't do I have a Discord ID.
Sure. That's what everybody says. Oh, I don't go on Discord. But you have a screen name there. Why you have a screen name there if you don't go on there? But this isn't a video roasting Dan or nothing. I'm not coming for you, Dan. I'm just asking questions. Just, giving my takes. Go ahead, Danny.
Me on Discord, but I do not go in the channels. I'm too old for that. Nothing good happens on Nothing good happens after midnight, and nothing good happens in Discord. Actually, a lot of the good things happen after midnight, but that's a whole other story. But I am not on any of these Discord channels. But there is a lot of this Discord shit going on.
Okay.
And I've seen the messages. I've seen some of the players involved.
Really?
Is Doom one of these people? Is probably maybe the first question a lot of people would ask. And I would say Doom is not directly one of the three major people in the cabal.
So I know I said I wouldn't stop it, but I've got to. I have got to. So anybody with the common sense of a chicken nugget will tell you, they will know, okay, sure, there's probably some merit of truth of what Dan is saying. But let's think about it. How many people has Kevin Brennan pissed off? A lot. It's a lot of people. But we've got to narrow it down to, let's say, the Dabbelverse or the hackverse, the shitverse, however you want to call it. The hackverse. To me, that's more where the MLC universe sits. Not calling it is just what we call it. To me, that's just how I have to differentiate the different shows because there's so many. Like what section of the universe of the are they? Anyways, so yeah, you may have three people in this cabal, but how many other people out there who are maybe conspiring or taking little digs, maybe some more invested in others to try and bring MLC down? The only way to hurt Kevin Brennan would be an absolute nuke of MLC, and we don't want that. I'm not advocating for that at all. Like him or hate him, he still has his funny moments. Plus, what would the Auntie Karen show do? We got to think of those people's livelihoods too. What would the Auntie Karen show do if MLC goes poof? Now, he would move to Rumble, but it would be a devastating... So, I don't understand what Dan is trying to say here, because the only way to really truly hurt MLC is to have it go bye-bye on YouTube. That would be a major blow. Like I said, I'm not advocating for that. I'm just doing a review, giving my takes, my opinions on this situation. Go ahead.
What Doom did today, though, was a trial balloon, shall we say, on behalf of the Cabal. So Doom was testing Kevin today. Today was a test to see how Kevin would react if there was a threat against Kevin's channel, both monetarily and his what's the term I'm looking for? His property, like his intellectual property, we'll call it, his channel. If that was in peril and his money was, at risk, how would Kevin react? Would he be defiant? Would he freak out? Would he just ignore it altogether? And for anyone that watched today, you saw what the results of that were. So the trial balloon.
Right. So what happened was, he can call it whatever he wants. Doom says, listen, you're playing my clips, but I'm not getting any credit for it. Put my shit up and give me credit for it, or there could be consequence. I don't know what the exact language was used, but it's somewhere in that area. And Kevin did. And he made a bit about it. Oh, I'm being held hostage, or I'm being held, I can't think of the word. It's too early in the morning here on Saturday. Black belt, or whatever you want to call it. No, he's just saying, listen, you're playing my clips. Can you at least give me credit for the shit? That's not a reasonable ask. Now with Doom probably said, listen, if you don't comply with this request, I'll just post your shit for free everywhere. It's probably somewhere what happened. So Kevin said, you know what, let me just go ahead and give this guy, and that's why you see the Cash App scroll. Speaking of the Cash App scroll, it is something similar to this. That is one thing we've always done, is put up a scroll for Doom. But I'm not going to put the scroll up for Doom because this is a Brandon Deft clip I'm watching. If this was a Doom clip, I would put that up. If this was a Stalin 19 clip, we would put Stalin 19 up. Misery clips, we would put them up, their Venmo. You never know. Same thing with Base Pill, I mean, Crystal Crocodile, etc. I try to do that. And for the most part, I would say I'm about 95% of the time I do that. It's just what you do when you're watching a clipper, unless you're going to go donate money to them, which I know Bravo has done. He's went to Doom, he's went to Stalin, he's put super thanks on there, and it's just appreciation of the work they do because we use their clips. That's just something you do. Throw them $10, $20 if you're going to use a clip, especially if it's going to be a long, a majority of your show. You're looking at a big clip. They're not going to, if you threw them $20, they're not going to come back and say, oh, that's all? No, I mean, you got to do this and this and that. No, they're going to be like, okay, dude talked about, he used my clip for 30 minutes. He paid me $20 for a half hour's worth of, whatever. That's the proper way to do it. All these shows need to start doing that, especially these shows that's making super chats. And if you're like me, I don't get super chats. So the best thing I can do is put a scroll up or have something added in the description of the video, something to direct the people there. That's what you do. But go ahead, Dan, tell us what's going on with the Cabal.
I would say it was a success to understand what a salvo at Kevin Brennan would look like. So that was kind of, I'd say that's the preseason, so to speak, of what's going on. The regular season is going to start to ramp up very soon. Now, there are 3 main players in the cabal that are working together. They are Confederates. They are working very closely together.
Oh,
they're all names that anyone that spent any amount of time in the chats, on the show, watching the shows, you probably know these people pretty well. At least 2 out of 3 of them, maybe all 3 of them pretty well. You probably know what they would look like, and you probably know them by name. So there are three main people. One of them is a very well-known comedian. Big surprise, right? Someone who is, known for being a comedian, known for streaming, podcasting, known for being on shows, is always someone that, probably every other day you could probably find them, doing something. Or you can, they might be performing, or they have performed at some point. A very prominent comedian is the first person. And if you think hard enough about who might have a grudge against Kevin Brennan, you probably...
Well, let's see, Dan. That's probably about, I don't know, 99.9% of the fucking well-known comedians in the United States probably have a grudge against Kevin Brennan. Okay, so let's narrow it down. They have streamed. Okay, now that drops it drastically down to about, I don't know, 80%. No information there. Go ahead.
Probably could narrow it down to, at least 3 or 4 people who that might be. And I'll tell you, it is one of those people.
Really? So if I threw a name out there and say, yep, that's him. Jeez.
Is not a comedian, but is someone who is known in Dabbelverse circles, let's call it. Someone who has been in the chats, someone who has super chatted, someone who has been at events that have, that people have met, someone whose face has been seen before, and someone that really, really has it out for Kevin. I like to call this person, I'd call him or her money bags, but we'll just say this person is kind of the normie, sort of person that's kind of working behind the scenes. Someone who's more of kind of, in the real world, but is really helping the other 2 people to try to destroy Kevin and to get at his money, to kind of stick it to him. But really, they really want to hit him where it hurts. They want to take his money down. So that's the second person. Someone, once again, a name. If I said the name, you'd be like, oh yeah, okay, that guy. Yeah, I know him. So it is someone, like I said, not a comedian, but someone very well known in Dabbleverse circles. And the third person is a female. A female that everyone knows. So they're working together. They're working in close conjunction. And what's it rhyme with? Let's just say, Tracy, it's not you, but a name that ends in a vowel-y sound. Let's say like a.
Well, there you have it. I don't think listen, we could sit here and guess what he's talking about, who he's talking about. That last one with the female, Tracy, he says it's a vowel e. Could be mommy. I'm not saying it is. Could he be referring to, when the comment section there's Von Hayes says he's one of them. Whatever. The comedian one, it's, yeah, who knows? And a female, I mean, a bunch of, really didn't divulge much on who's what, doing what. Um, I mean, how could you go after MLC like that? I'm not saying, defending MLC. I'm not saying, oh, don't do it. How dare you? One thing Kevin Brennan I've seen has done is he shored up his defenses. Takes videos down, the very controversial ones. He'll take them down and post them over on Rumble. That way, if anything gets struck, it would be over on Rumble, that kind of thing. So he's done it. He's really, but even the best of us, they slip. Even the best of them will slip. So just be careful. And I think that's what Dan was just doing. So I would never ever share anything with Dan, because Dan would get up and do a show about it and review your strategies and I mean, you might as well just come out and name the people. Dan, you're crazy as hell, and I don't mean that disrespectful. You are crazy. You're chaotic. And that's why the Mole Nose likes you. I'm out this bitch. Play my music.